Okay, hello. I started the other part of this video and I talked about this movie I watched last night, and I thought that would give me more than enough time. Like, I thought my talking would take up enough time and I'd be done my hair, or I'd be done my hair faster, but it didn't work out. So now I'm going to talk about Christians and how I feel about them. Disclaimer, my dad is a pastor, so I've been in the church for a while, and I have a very specific view on religious people and Christianity. This is from my personal experience, and it seems to be pretty shared amongst a lot of people. And while it's Christmas time, might as well talk a little bit about Jesus, right? So I am a Christian, and I am not a Christian because of what I've seen in the church. I'm a Christian because of what I have read in the Bible and what I believe in my heart. So Christians come off really judgmental, and I have a serious problem with that, because if you read about Jesus and who he was and how he carried himself, it seemed like he was pretty much the least judgmental person ever, considering how he supposedly came down to earth and died for our sins after God was like, yo, I'm done with them, like, these people suck. Yeah, so he also was friends with prostitutes, like the worst of the worst, the people who were basically hated by everyone else. Those were Jesus's friends. So it confuses me how Christianity became this weird thing where people are judging other people for being, gay, or being people who commit crimes, or being alcoholics, or any of that. And the problem with that is that most people, everyone has their own thing they deal with, right? So I might not be someone who struggles with homosexuality, not even struggle, who is a homosexual, but I might be someone who is an alcoholic, or I might be someone who lies. And the thing about that is, all sins are the same in God's eyes. There's really no such thing as a big sin or a little sin. So if you think one thing is a sin and another thing isn't, I have a serious problem with that. And this is where my experience with the church has been weird, because I've seen people really judge others but aren't paying attention to what they're doing and what's going on in their own lives. Like, it reminds me of when Jesus said, how can you point out, it better have been Jesus that said it, I'm pretty sure it's Jesus that said it, how can you point out the speck in your neighbor's eye but you can't see the plank that's in your eye? And you see this a lot with many Christians, where they say these things. They're like, oh, abortion is wrong, this, that, and the third, and then you catch them in like sex scandals or something like that, or they're cheating, or they're, adulterers, or having sex before marriage. Like, there's just so many sins that you could commit. The fact that you are committing all these sins and you have the audacity to talk about other people, it's annoying, it's demeaning, and it really grinds my gear. And I also want to touch on this because the problem with being judgmental is, when you are judgmental towards other people, you have to live up to your own standards. So the way I live my life is, I try to, like, my friends know that I joke around and I'm kind of like mean to the people I know, jokingly, and hopefully not toxic at all. But I try not to judge people for what they do or who they are, because I feel like if you are ready to judge, you have to be ready to be perfect and answer for your own actions and your behaviors. Not that I think I do anything really crazy, but who are you to judge? The whole point of Jesus coming and dying for all of our sins is that we were all imperfect and we needed help. So for you to take this wonderful gift of forgiveness and decide that someone else isn't worthy of the gift, that just doesn't sit well with me. And I feel like that's why a lot of people shy away from going to church, because no one wants to be in an environment where they're going to be judged. For all that, I'll just stay home and not pay tithes and offering and wake up on a Sunday when I could be taking a nap, you know? So I think Christians need to be really careful about the way we treat other people and the way we interact with other people. The way we treat ourselves too. A lot of Christians, because they're so unkind to everyone else, they're also unkind to themselves. But yeah, and here I am, and my hair still isn't done. So I'm gonna make a separate video, Vlogmas, and I'm gonna time lapse it. Okay, thank you for watching. See you later. Let me know what your thoughts are on religion. What's your religion? How do you feel your religion treats other people? What does Christianity mean to you? If you're a Christian, what does your religion mean to you? Why do you follow it? All right. See you.